Hello everyone, welcome back. Severtus here, coming back with part 6 of What If Deku Had the Shadow Quirk. Now, where we last left off, Susie she has gone into UA and her plan about getting into UA and start just collecting information because Izuku want Bakugo dead and All Might also dead. So he put Susie there, and after Susie done from the day, the quirk apprehension test, um, the what he called Shota Aizawa called her into the principal office, and she meet there with All Might, as All Might told her he want her to become his successor, and she told him that she will gonna give him answer tomorrow. And after that, she has gone back to, the hideout where Izuku, Dabi, and Rappa are right now in, as she told everyone about all what All Might told them. And now we continue in the morning. And Izuku get it out of his room saying, Good morning, everyone. As he see Susie just eating breakfast, Rappa just training as always, and Dabi just, you know, having fun with the television, as what they call it. Dabi said, "Hey Susie, can you give me some juice?" As Susie said, "Get it by yourself, Scarface." As Dabi said, "Okay." And after that, before Dabi go stand up and go to take a juice out of the fridge, someone come to him and said, Here's your juice, Mr. Dabi." As Dabi said, "Thank you. Who's this? Midoriya, who's this?" As Izuku said, "Huh, so you finally met Alfred, huh?" As right now, the person that Izuku talking about is looking like this. As Dabi said, "You call him Alfred? When did you got the time to build something like that?" As Izuku said, "Well, I was working all of the night to make some weapons, and thought that we need someone to serve us in this hideout because it's getting dirty here." As Alfred said, "Well, Mr. Dabi, do you want your juice or not?" As Dabi said, "Thank you, Alfred." As Alfred said, "Anytime." As he continued just cleaning the hideout, as Dabi said, "You really have a big imagination, huh?" As Izuku said, "This is not even the best part. Everyone, Rappa, Susie, come here." As everyone is come, close to Izuku, even Alfred, as he said, "Well, guys, today we are gonna do lots of things. But first of all, I have some gifts for every one of you." As Izuku, first of all, take out of his bag a black, like a glove, and said, "Dabi, catch this." As Dabi catches it and said, "What is this, Midoriya?" As Izuku said, "Try it on, put it on." As Dabi said, "Okay." And after Dabi put it on his hand, his hand start glowing, or the glove start glowing with blue colors. As Dabi said, "What is this, Midoriya?" As Izuku said, "This is, I call it Fire Fist. It will gonna help you to increase the heat of your flames and to control it even easier than before. And it will gonna uh, make you able to do some very precise hits, like turning your fire into some sort of little fire knife to cut through things so easy, and try to make your flames even hotter." as Dabi said, okay, as Dabi start using his flames in his hand, or the glove, as Izuku said, think about it even hotter, as Dabi think about that, and after that, the glove glow with the pulp, purple color, as Dabi flames also start to glowing with the purple color, as Dabi said, whoa, what's this? As Izuku said, well, I have upgraded this little glove to make your flames go even hotter, even further beyond, more than chromation. This is purple flames. It will gonna be much hotter, and make sure to not burn a lots of things because the purple flames have an ability that when you throw flames and start burning something, the smoke that will gonna come out is a toxic smoke that might kill someone. As Dabi said, well, this very cool, Midoriya, thanks. As Suzy said, do you have anything for me, Izuku? As Izuku said, of course. I have designed some things for your so-called hero costume. As Izuku said, well, here it is, as he showed her another glove, as Suzy said, what's this do? As Izuku said, try put it on, and after she put it on, Izuku told her to close her fist as she do that, and after that, a pink shield came out of her, glove, as she said, whoa, this is so cool, thank you, Izuku. As Izuku said, no, don't worry, it's not a big deal, it's a very strong shield, and you will be able to activate it once you close your fist. And I also got you some magnets gloves, so it's also have some sort of magnet with your knife. So if you throw your knife and try to, you know, put your hand in front of your face to catch the knife again, the knife will gonna come flying at you because of the magnet inside the glove. And your suit have what they call it. I forgot what it's called. Um, uh, whatever. Her suit have some sort of, she can disappear but not go invisible. Yes. I upgraded your so-called hero suit so you can go invisible. And that will gonna help you a lot. As Suzy said, thank you, Izuku. As Izuku said, well, Rappa, I I didn't think that you were gonna want anything because, as Rappa said, boss, I don't use weapons. Oh, my hands are the real weapons here, and I don't want any of your little tricks. If that's okay with you, boss, as Izuku said, of course. I know that you won't gonna choose to put any gear on your body, so I didn't build anything for you. As Rappa said, good thing. As Izuku said, well, I also got myself some new toys. As Izuku showed them a black sword, as Suzy said, well, what is this? As Izuku said, well, this is my sword. It's able to cut technically anything, and it's have another ability. As Izuku moved the sword a little bit, as the sword turned into this, and after that he throw it far away into a little, how can I say it? Uh, um, milk. What they a little cola, you know. Let's just throw it away and then catch something with it and drag it closer to him. As Suzy said, whoa, that's so cool, Midoriya. As Izuku said, yeah. And I also upgraded my suit. As Suzy said, can we see it? As Izuku said, no, not right now. Maybe in our mission tonight, but right now we will gonna prepare for tonight. As Dabi said, well, what are we even gonna do tonight, boss? As Izuku said, well, I'm happy that you asked me, Dabi, because today we will gonna make our first appearance. We will gonna make this world know that we are existed, that we are will gonna start the new aura of the villains. We will gonna take down All Might. We will just gonna go in the middle of the city and make some chaos. That should catch the eyes of All Might, and then I will gonna fight him, and we will gonna make our appearance on the news. Is that good with you guys? As Rappa and Dabi getting excited, as Susie said, am I gonna go with you two guys? As Izuku said, I was wishing that you were gonna come, Susie, but you can't because of you're right now our spy on UA. As Susie said, okay, but next time you will gonna take me on a hero hunt, okay? As Izuku said, alright, but this time it will be a real hero hunt, not going to the mall. As Susie said, okay. And after that, she remembers something as she said, oh shit, I need to go to the school. As Izuku said, alright, have a good day. As Dabi said, have a nice day, Susie. As she leaves, and after that, as Susie getting into class 1A and sit beside, you know, she, Uraka, as Uraka said, oh, good morning, Susie. As Susie said, good morning, Uraka. As Susie, Uraka said, what do you think we're gonna do today, Susie? As Susie said, I don't really know, but I thought that Mr. Aizawa told me in the principal office last day that we are gonna do some sort of heroes versus villains exam. And after that, Aizawa came into the class as he said, well, student, today we are gonna do a villain versus hero exam, but before that, I think that you already know that I expelled someone from your class, so we have a new student today. Come into the room. I mean, come in. As after that, once Aizawa said that, a boy with the red eyes and black hair with the sharp teeth come into the class as he said, hello everyone, my name is Shinra Kusakabe, and I will be happy to become your new classmate. As say, one of the Kurishima said, well, hello Shinra, what's your quirk? As Shinra getting a little bit, you know, how can I say it? Worried as he said, well, my quirk called devil footprints. Footprints, as Kurishima said, what is that do exactly? As Shinra said, well, I can shoot flames out of my legs, or my footprints to be precise. And I can do some tricks, but I will gonna be happy to become your new classmate and to become the next hero beside all of you. As Aizawa said, well, Shinra, go take a seat. And after that, Shinra take a seat, and Aizawa said, well, student, we will gonna start our quirk apprehension test. I mean, the heroes versus villains exam, but as they start hearing from the door, someone bust the door open as he said, I am here, coming through the door like a true hero. As everyone getting excited. And after that, All Might said, well, student, today we are gonna do a heroes versus villains exam. So, first of all, you will gonna need your hero outfits, isn't that right? As after that, he press on a button and the walls start to open up, revealing the student's outfit. And after that, everyone getting excited and get out of the class. And after that, Susie hero costume. It's basically what are you seeing? It's the basic normal villain outfit that she wears, but without the mask because she wants to show everyone her big smile, as All Might always told her. As she talked with Uraka, as Uraka said, well, Susie, your hero outfit is not that flashy. As Susie said, yeah, I know, but it's have a lots of facts like this glove here. As she show her the glove, as Uraka said, what is that glove do? As Susie said, you will gonna see in the exam. And after that, Aizawa said, well, student, get ready. But there's another person? Where is he? Where is Shinra? As after that, from the darkness, Shinra come with a big smile on his face, saying, I'm here, Mr. Aizawa. Just give me a second. Uh, they just forgot to put my hat, or the metal piece in front of my face. As after that, Shura come out of the darkness wearing a black and blue suit with no shoes in his feet. As Susie said, well, Shinra, you have a very nice hero suit. As Shinra getting, a little bit, what can I forgot what it's called. He just smiling. As Susie said, oh, it's remind me a lot of, firefighters. As Shira said, yeah, firefighters. I always liked them. They were always protect people and save them, and sacrificing their lives while they are fighting the fire in the buildings. So I just is wear this because of how I like them. As Susie said, why are you smiling? As Shinra said, well, I normally smile because when I get confused or scared, my face have this weird habit of smiling. As Susie said, well, you're looking actually cute. As he getting a little bit frustrated. As after that, All Might said, well, student, they say the clothes make the pros, and right now you're really looking like a true heroes. As after that, All Might explained about the heroes versus villains exam, and he said, well, the the team the team A will be Suzy and Uraka against Shinra and Kirishima, and after that, both Kirishima and Shinra will be the villains, while Suzy and Uraka will be the heroes. And after that, Uraka told Suzy, well, Suzy, what's the plan? As Suzy said, well, I think I will gonna take care of Shinra, and you should take care of Kirishima, because Kirishima have a hardening quirk. So he will need to get into a physical uh, fighting with you, a, a close range combat with you. So if you touched him and make him float, he will gonna basically be in the middle of the air, unable to do anything. And Shinra is a problem with his weird devil feats or whatever he called them, and I don't really know how he use it. So I will gonna take care out of him. As Uraka said, okay, it's a nice plan. And after that, Uraka and Suzy get into the buildings, and while they just walk in, all of the sudden a blitz of fire come at Suzy, as Suzy managed to push Uraka out of the way and push herself out of the way. And after that, when the dust cleans up, they see Shinra with a big smile on his face as he said, well, heroes, let's see what you can do against the devil against the demon. As Suzy said, why are you talking like that? As Shinra whispers, saying, I'm just trying to play. It's a heroes versus villains exam. Try to act like heroes. As Suzy said, understand that. As he said, well, I will gonna capture you, you filthy villain. And after that, she said, Uraka, go. As Uraka said, nods with her head. As Shinra said, hey, you are not going anywhere. As he, using his fire under his feet, try to fly after Uraka, but before that happened, Susie or Legion go at him and kick him in his face, throwing him on a wall as she stand above him, saying, "Well, you have to go through me first, footprints." As he smiled and said, "Well then," as he starts doing like dancing on the ground, spinning with his legs in the air while the fire still burning, as he managed to kick Susie away and he go flying at her to throw a kick on her face. Susie dodging this attack and got hold of Shinra leg, but Shinra managed to use his flame under his footprints and fly behind, making Susie leave his leg. And after that, Susie stand up saying, "Wow, you have very nice tactics with your flames." As Chunra said, "Thanks, but don't think that your compliments will gonna affect my style." As he go flying at Susie again, but Susie this time getting in front of him and cross her hand together. And after that, there is a big a pile of a big a lots of smoke all around. And after that, Shunra, the smoke clears. Shunra seeing his feet touching some weird a kind of a shield. As Susie said, "Well, you are not the only one that have a nice tricks." As after that, Susie turned off her shield and got hold of his leg and slammed him on the wall. And after that, she tried to stab him, but Shinra managed to push her away from him. As he said, "Huh, a shield, how interesting." As after that, he started jumping on the walls using his flames under his feet. Susie using more of her quirk as she started laughing. As Shura saying, "Why is she laughing?" And after that, he was about to go on a kick from behind, but Susie seeing this, she spin around and give a punch directly in his face, throwing him on a wall. As he said, "Damn it!" and put his finger on his nose to see if there is blood. As he said, "Okay, so you are gonna go the hard way then." As Susie come flying at him, start trying to stab him, as she was about to stab him in his head, as he managed to dodge this. As he said, "Susie, what are you trying to do? Trying to kill me?" As Susie said, "Yes." As Shinra said, "What's wrong with her?" As he starts spinning around trying to kick Susie, but Susie managed to block his attacks and start going punches with him after Shinra managed to kick the knife out of her hand. As Susie said, "Well, you can fight me, but can you fight something that you can't see?" As Shinra said, "What?" And after that, Susie suddenly disappeared. As Shinra said, "Where is he? Where is she? Where is she?" And after that, from behind, he hears sound saying, "Behind you," as he spin around and he got punched directly in his face, knocking him out. And after that, Susie go to stab Shinra, but after that, Eraserhead from the window managed to delete, Susie quirk before she go haywire, because her quirk is killer senses. She can upgrade her senses so far, but her sanity goes down, which make her want to kill someone. As she get hold of herself, as she said, "Oh, what?" And she looking as Shinra down, and she said, "Oh, yes, I I must lost control." As she looking behind, seeing Mr. Aizawa saying, "Oh, thank you, Mr. Aizawa." And Aizawa leaves. She put the capturing tape around Shinra arms and legs, as All Might in the mic saying, "Shinra is out of the match." As after that, Kirishima hearing this saying, "Damn it, looks like Shinra has been cut off by Susie." And after that, Susie decided to go up after Uraka. As Susie said, "I hope Uraka doing fine." As she go on the stairs, and after that, she finally got into the room where is the bomb. As she see Uraka trying to touch Kirishima, but Kirishima just dodging the attacks. as Uraka said, "Oh, Susie, can you help me a little bit here?" As Susie said, "Oh, yeah, of course," as she go rushing at the bomb, but before that, Kurishima catches her hand and spin around, throwing her on Uraka as Uraka said, "Can you get out of me, Susie?" As Susie said, "Okay," and Kurishima said, uh, "Come on here, Susie. You already defeated Shinra, but can you defeat me?" As Susie said, "Well, basically, yeah." And after that, she turned invisible as Kirishima said, "Wait, wait, where is she?" And after that, All Might said in the mic, "Hero teams win. Hero team wins." As Kirishima said, "Wait, what?" As he looking behind, seeing Susie touching the bomb. As Kirishima said, "God damn it. Well, anyway, you done quite well." As Susie said, "Thank you," with a big smile on her face. And after that, they go to the the camera's room as All Might said, "Well, student, that was a good fight, but can you tell me who the MVP in this match?" As Momo raising her hand saying, "Well, it's Susie. Susie have prepared a good plan making Oraka go after Kirishima since Kirishima need to be in a close range to fight. And Oraka would be able to touch him and make him float in the air. And while Susie got hold of Shinra, as Shinra said, yeah, she defeated me. But that doesn't mean that I'm giving up." As she continues saying, "Well, Shinra have such a great ability and he was using his skills very well, but Susie were managing to capture him using that weird invisibility of her." As All Might said, "Oh, yes, Miss Susie, can you tell me what about your invisibility?" As Susie said, "Oh, it's just my suit." As she pressed a button inside her suit saying, "I can't turn invisible. A friend of mine built this to me." As All Might said, "Well, he must be so smart then." And you're right, Miss Yaruzu. Susie managed to capture one of the villains and also to retreat the bomb, and with no damage into the building whatsoever, except the footprints of Mr. Shinra. As Shinra said, "Yeah, sorry about that. It's just a side effect. I can't use my quirk without leaving some footprints." And that's why they called it devil footprints. Or devil footprints. I wish that I saying this right. As after that, the day of the school ended, and Susie go to All Might office saying, "All Might, can I talk with you?" As All Might said, "Yeah, Miss Susie, do you finally got an idea about what I told you?" As Susie said, "Yeah, I have an answer. I'm agreeing to become your successor." As All Might smiled, saying, "Well then, eat this." As he take a hair out of his head. As Susie said, "What?" As All Might said, "Well, you need to take some of my DNA to inherit my quirk. So eat this hair and you will gonna get one for all." As Susie said, "Okay." And after she ate it, saying, "Well, how can I use it?" As All Might said, "You will have to wait a couple of days before the quirk manifested to make sure that is 100% in your body." As Susie said, "Well, is that if that's everything, then I will gonna leave." As All Might said, "Well, have a nice day, Miss Susie." And after that, Susie left, and Oraka talking with what? Wait a second. As Oraka talking with Shinra and waiting for Susie, as Susie said, "Oh, hey, hey, Oraka, hey, Shinra." As Shinra said, "Oh, hey, Susie, what, Where were you? As Susie said, I was in the bathroom. As Shura said, well, congratulations on winning in the heroes versus villains exam, but that doesn't mean that I'm giving up. Don't even put this in your mind. As Susie said, of course, I doesn't expect that you're gonna give up that easily. And Kurishima also came as he said, yo, Shinra, can we talk? As Shinra said, oh, yeah, sure, Kurishima. As they start talking, as Shinra said, I mean, Kurishima said, Shira, what's kind of training that you do? I'm sure it's so manly because I saw your body in the changing room. You were so muscular. As Shira said, yeah, thank you. I'm doing a basic training, but I'm just going a little bit too extra time of training on myself. As Kurishima said, well, that's so great of you. And four of them just talking, having fun. And after that, Susie finally got into the hideout as she said, Izuku, as Izuku just playing video games with, um, or not playing video games. They start preparing the plan on the chaos party that they are gonna do. As Izuku said, "Oh, hey, Susie, what's happened today?" As Susie said, "Well, I got one for all, and I have this new information about this new student of a new A." And she she show him a photo of Shinra and his quirk and everything. As he said, "Well, this Shinra guy, and he's interesting, but I don't think that he will gonna become that much of a big deal." But anyway, did you get one for all? As Susie said, yeah, but it will gonna take a couple of days to manifest inside my body, as All Might said. As Izuku said, well, that's great news, but you will have to stay in the house for tonight. As Susie said, but why? Can I come at least to watch? As Izuku said, no, Susie, you can watch the news because we're gonna make our appearance known. But you can't come with us because you are our spy on UA. Me, Dabi, and Rappa will gonna go out. Okay? As Susie said, okay, Izuku. And after that, Izuku said, well, just let me take out my new suit. As Izuku go into his room, and after that he came out wearing this suit, as with the sword in his back, and wearing his mask, which is this mask. And after that Dabi said, well, boss, you're looking good with this new suit of yours. As Rappa said, well, I have to agree with that. As Susie said, it's so cool, Izuku. How did you build it? As Izuku said, thanks, guys. It's nothing much. I just get a hoodie jacket and put a sword on my back. You can see that I got some, how can I say it? Got inspired by the old stories of the assassins. Well, Dabi and Rappa, let's go. And after that, three of them leave the hideout, and Susie being left behind watching the news with the Alfred. And after that, Izuku and Rappa and Dabi just jumping on the roofs. As Dabi said, well, Midor, well, boss, or corrupted. Should I call you corrupted right now? As Izuku said, yeah, call me by my name. As Dabi said, well, where are we? What are we gonna attack? As Izuku said, this. As he point on a bank, as inside his mind, corrupted said, how interesting. You coming back to the first place that I told you to steal before. So you are finally decided to steal it? As Izuku said, where were you? It's been like so long since I last heard of your voice. As Corrupted said, well, I was just watching how you are doing without me, and you actually impressed me, Izuku, just like I expected from you. Well, I will gonna just watch your back if anyone attacked you from behind. So, have fun. And after that, Dabi said, are we gonna attack this uh, bank boss? As Izuku said, yeah, this is a very big bank and it's very important, so it must be able to get the attention of All Might and a couple of top heroes. And after that, Dabi said, well, let's go there. And after that, three of them go down and Rappa breaking the door as everyone looking, seeing Izuku or Corrupted and Dabi. Dabi is still wearing the glove, which is this, and it's right now with blue colors because he doesn't use his purple flames. Dabi starts burning everyone there, and after that, Izuku told him to let the innocent just kill the people behind the backs. As Dabi did that, and Izuku said, well, everyone here, my name is Corrupted, and this bank, this is a robbery bank, so if you doesn't want to get burned alive, how about you just put your face on the ground? And after that, everyone just scared. Izuku said, well, Rappa, could you please, as Rappa said, with pleasure, as he break, the big place where they keep the money, as Izuku said, well, we can take some extra money for my new project, as Izuku put his hand on the money teleported into the base, which is, let me tell you a little bit of thing about Izuku teleportation because I don't think that I explained that. Well, Izuku teleportation work as he can teleport himself or anything that he touch into any place that he is in or any place that he was in before. And he can't make a portal. He need to make this thing that he teleport sink into the ground. Like, a moving a moving uh what they call it? Sand, Uh, and after that he takes some money out of the bank as he got finally to get out in the street as he see a lots of police as the police said freeze, don't move and put your hands up, as Izuku said, oh, ooh, I'm scared, police, please don't take me in. Well, if you want me to put my hands in the air, then so be it, as he put his hand on the air, and after that a black light being shot out of his hand, killing most of the police there. And as Dobby taking care of the left side, Rappa taking care of the right side, and they just start to destroy the street. Izuku shooting a couple of buildings to make flames and everything. And this is on the news right now as Susie just watching this saying, come on, Dobby, shoot that idiot. There. Yeah, yes, on your left, you idiot. Rappa, don't throw your punches like this. As she looking as Izuku, she said, well, he doesn't need me. He doesn't need any information from me. He doing just perfect. As she blushes a little bit. And we cut back into the scene as Izuku said, well, is anyone gonna come and attack us or should we just take this place? As after that, a very loud sound being heard saying, don't fear, for I am here. As All Might jumped down from the sky, as Corrupted said, well, 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 look what do we have here. The big old smiley trash bag, All Might, the symbol of peace. How is your injury doing? As All Might said, give up right now, Corrupted. Why don't we give up and let us talk? I know that you might be actually scared of the heroes because of your power. I know that your quirk has gone out of your control and you didn't mean to do anything of that. So just come, give yourself in, and I will make sure to, as Corrupt is cutting him off by throwing a black light blast at All Might, throwing him on a wall as he said, yeah, no, I already chose my path, All Might, and it will be by your and I will gonna destroy you for what you done to me. As All Might saying, what I done to him? What did I do to him? As after that, Izuku jump at him, Rappa and Dabi taking care of other heroes. As right now, Izuku going at All Might. All Might getting out of the way and throw a punch at Izuku. Izuku teleport behind All Might and then kick him in the back, throwing him away. And after that, he take his sword out and said, well, let's have fun, shall we? As he go on All Might to slash him, All Might dodging the slash, but Izuku slashed the wall behind of him, which is a building. As Izuku, when he done from his slash, the building start falling. As All Might said, shit! As All Might go to save people inside the building, but before that, Hawks managed to use his feathers and catch everyone that starts falling. As he said, don't worry, All Might, I'm gonna protect your back. You just focus on destroying that idiot. As All Might go looking back at Corrupted, as he said, give up right now, don't make me do this, kid. As Corrupted said, I already did it before. I already killed a lot of people. Do you think I'm scared? No, I'm not scared. The one that should be scared is you. As he go rushing at All Might, trying to slash him. As All Might trying to throw a shockwave, clapping his hand together and throw a shockwave. Izuku getting hit by this shockwave and being thrown at a building. All Might going to throw a punch as he throw a punch at Izuku, and then Izuku being fly up in the sky. As after that, All Might go after him, but from Izuku bodies, a black creature came out, hitting All Might in the face, throwing him on the ground. And after that, Izuku got hold of himself and using his darkness, make like a big wings of darkness and start, hovering down. As the creature standing beside Izuku, as All Might said, what? There's two of you? As Izuku said, no, there is only one of me. This is just a little trick of mine. I call it duplicate, and it shall destroy you. As Izuku, using his sword, go to slash All Might, and All Might dodging this attack, but the corrupted or core, using his tentacles, turning his hand into tentacles, wrap it around All Might as he throw him behind his back. And Izuku go after All Might and jump above his head, using his black light, throw it on All Might, a blast of black light, as All Might being pushed even more into the ground. And Core, using his tentacles that's still attached to All Might, throwing him in the sky. Izuku going after him and slash his chest with the sword, as All Might fallen from the sky. And after that, Corrupted go after on Izuku, as Izuku give him a hand and spin around and throw him even higher into the sky, as Corrupted putting his hand together as he said, darkness blast, as he blast All Might and throw him on the ground, making a big explosion of dark smoke. And when the smoke clears, they see All Might on the ground, as Corrupted or Core finally disappeared, and it's the one that left is Izuku. As Izuku stand above All Might dead body, or not dead body, he's still alive, but he just so injured, as Izuku getting hold of his head as he said, is this your symbol of peace? How pathetic. as he throw him away on a wall. And after that, he go on the news reporter and take the camera out of his hand, and then make a, use core to tell core to hold the, to hold the to hold the camera while, put them on the news as Izuku, and Dabi stand on Izuku left side and Rappa on Izuku right side, as Izuku said, or Corrupted said, I am corrupted, and we are the ultimates. The ultimates. We're gonna start the new aura of villains, and not even All Might the Symbol of Peace will gonna step in our way. So, this is an announcement to every villain, to any villain in Japan that he want to join us. Try to search for us, and we will find you. Join us into the new aura of villains. A new world shall born from the ashes of the old one. I'm waiting for you. We are waiting for you. Come and join us into the new aura, the new world. And after that, Izuku teleport himself and Dabi and, Rappa away. And this announcement have made Japan being in a very big, in a very, make the heroes start, they are on the high alert, knowing that All Might has been defeated second time from the same guy, and the villains that were watching this, they are all getting excited, as the crime rate has getting even for 10% higher than normal, and the villains start searching for, corrupted and everything. The League of Villains watching this, as All for One said, this kid, I need really to meet him. Kuriguri, as Kuriguri said, yes, master. All for One said, prepare the attack on the USJ. And after that, search for Corrupted, because I want to talk with him face to face. And after that, Izuku finally got into, the hideout with Rappa and, Dabi and, himself, as he take down his mask and change his clothes, cover himself in darkness and turn his clothes into his favorite black hoodie jacket. As Suzy said, that was a great show from you, Midoriya. You really done well. As Izuku said, yeah, thank you, Suzy. As Dabi said, did you see the look on All Might face? It was really hilarious. As Rappa said, yeah, he didn't stand a chance, and those heroes were not even a challenge for me. As they start laughing, as Izuku said, well guys, looks like we deserve a party. Let's have fun for tonight. And after that, everyone start having fun playing games and watching the video that's been, watching the news about what's happening in Japan right now. And this is where I'm gonna leave it off, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what do you think about this part, and what do you think will gonna happen in the next part. Well, I have nothing more to say than Severed was here.